Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's Bryan with Abound Web Design here with another Squarespace tutorial for you. Today is going to be a fun one. We're going to be talking about the 3 ways and the best way to embed a YouTube video to your Squarespace website. There's 3 different ways you can do this. You can either use the video block, or you can use an embed block or a code block. And so we're going to be talking about the pluses and minuses and with each one of them. And I'll save the best one for last and kind of tell you why I think it is the best one, what the pluses are for it over the others. So without further ado, let's jump on over to the screen and we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to just use my demo website here for the purposes of this video. We're going to go over to pages, and I have created a blank page here for videos just to show you the different ways that you can embed these videos here. So we've got no section here, so we want to add a section. Just going to add a blank section. And then we want to add a video block. That's going to be the first method there. You got video. You could have also searched it, but we can just click video there. And then you have the option to be able to size this up. So we're going to send this up. And then we'll click on the video block again to get the editing options to come up. So we'll click the pencil. I'm going to grab this and move it over. And then we need to add a video. All right, and you have 3 options to add a video here, but we're just wanting to add a YouTube video. So we're going to choose the add from link here. And then I'm going to go over to my YouTube channel, and we're going to just use this most popular video that I have here. And I'm going to pause it because we don't need to see the video. Some of them will go share, and then we're going to just grab the link there. So copy the link, and then I'm going to paste it in the spot there in the field that they're asking, where they're asking for the V. You see there the video is found, ready to use. We add it. And all right, some of the other things that you'll see here, custom featured image. Because I have the thumbnail on there, I don't really need to do that, but you could add an image there if you wanted to. The other options are all grayed out because they're disabled, because you cannot do those with a YouTube video. You can only do those with videos like an MOV or MP4 file that you uploaded to Squarespace. So no YouTube videos for that. So now you can see this is what it looks like. We go save. Let's go exit. And then you're going to want to also look at it in mobile. Okay, it looks fine. We'll go, yep, still looks okay. Go back to desktop. And then we're going to go full screen preview. And I'm going to show you why that's not the best option for embedding a YouTube video. I had to jump on here today with pause there, or I'm sorry, mute. All right, and you see how, as we're watching here, if I were to pause, these other options all pop up. And that these are going to be all ways that people would leave your YouTube channel, would leave your website, and they're going to somebody else's content. So you want people to stay on your content. So there's no way to change this within a video block, but we can with the other options. So let's get into that. So the next option would be to use an embed block. And so we're going to exit the full screen preview there. And we're going to go back into edit. We're going to add a block, and we'll go embed. And then we'll drag this down to below the video block. And we'll get it sized up to where it's the same width as the video block there. And we can bring that up because it doesn't matter how tall it is, it's going to automatically fill in that space to fit the video that you embed in there. So the width is what matters here on that block. And then you're going to go into the pencil, and then you can either enter a link or a code snippet. And then so you can go embed data there, and then you have code there that you're going to want to enter. And so then you can go back over to the YouTube video and go to share, and then you're going to choose embed. All right, and then on embed, let me move myself out of the way here. You can just simply copy that code and then head back over to Squarespace, and then you're going to Command V to paste that code in there. And let's see, I can't stretch that. So now you're going to do the same thing on this step as you do on the next step, but you have the option to change the size. Like you notice here, the video looks a lot smaller than it does here, but you can change that by going into the code that you just embedded and changing the 560 on the height, or on the width to, I always suggest 980. And then on the height, the height, it would be 560. And you can see it's a little bit wider than what the video embed block is, but I think it actually looks a little bit better. And if you wanted to center this up before, you can hit the carrots and type center, and then close carrots, and it centers that up. And then the other thing that you would do, and this is what you would do to make it to where the video didn't, when you pause or when you get to the end of the video, it didn't show suggestions for other channels. And you would you go to in the link here that's within the code, at the end of it, after the question mark, you see right there, there's the question mark, and then you have this code here, and then the quotations there. So everything that's after the question mark and before the quotations there, you're going to select, and you're going to replace it with REL equals 0. And then you can go back, and then same thing, you can put an image over the top of that if you want to. You can add a description, and then put a description. Like, it'll put a description below the video. I don't see any need for that though, that I can think of. And so I'm going to leave that off, and we're going to save, and then we're going to exit, and then I'm going to go back to full screen, and I'm going to show you now. When we pause, there's no videos that pop up there, no suggestions. And then the other thing is that I'll move myself over here. I'm going to actually go to the end of the video, and you'll see when it ends, it just goes back to the beginning of the video. Now, the best way to do this is with a code block. So I'm going to show you that now. And you'll see why, is because it's so much faster than the embed block. So we're going to add a block, code block, drag that down. We'll put it below there. Again, we'll make it match the width. And then we'll hit the pencil and replace. And remember, I've still got this on my clipboard, the code from the YouTube video. So I've still got this code. If you're unsure, you can always just copy it again. And then you would double click here, get that all selected, and then Command V to paste over the top of it. And then again, you would scroll back across until you see the size, and you would replace the width with 980 and the height with 560. And then you're going to scroll past, and you see the question mark there, and then the quotations there. So you're going to replace everything after the question mark and before the quotations with REL equals 0. And then you are going to save. And we go exit. We expand. Let's see here. That's the first and second. We go to the third option right here. We play. Okay, it's playing. We pause. No other suggestions there. And then, as you can see, if we go to the end and let it play, when it finishes, there's once again going to be no other options. I didn't show you that on the first one, but when you go to the end of it, like when you pause, you got all these options for these other videos. And then if you let it just end, you'll see that it shows a lot of other options will pop up. All these other options that take people away from your website, away from your YouTube channel, which doesn't do you any good. So you want to stick with one of these last two options, and again, the code block is a lot faster. So I hope that helped. If it did, please leave a like and subscribe for more Squarespace tutorials like this one. And if you'd like me to build your Squarespace website for you, you can find my contact information in the description below.